it's Lori here. I just wanted to do a quick little video about a topic that I've been thinking about a lot today. And a couple of things happened over the weekend that made me feel that this might be a topic that would be worth bringing up, especially for some of you that are highly sensitives or intuitives, or if you are an earth angel, or if you're just a new YouTuber or new to social media of any kind. You're going to face something called trolls, haters, people that have this negative energy to them, and they're there. And you know what? It used to really, really bother me. And when it happens, it does strike a chord with me, but I'm really, really getting good at using certain strategies to not let it bother me at all, which is it's very interesting to see what would old Lori do and what does new Lori do. So I have 3 things you can do when you're being trolled to cope with it and to move on from it. So the first thing you can do, obviously, would be to ignore it. And by ignore, I mean you can turn comments off of your video if the person is persistent. You can just literally just ignore and comment, react to everyone else's nice comments, sort of like a positive reinforcement for the nice comments. And for the mean comments, you just ignore it. You don't do anything. You don't thumbs up, you don't thumbs down, you don't mention them, you don't do anything. It's like it never happened. And that can work for some people. And it doesn't work well for me necessarily, because I do like to at least react to certain things or, give some kind of feedback. But it is something. So I think I'm going to try that myself. But the second method that is worth trying would be to be kind. So you kill them with kindness. So someone says something mean, you respond with, "Thank you for the feedback. I'll keep that in consideration." Or you could say, "Oh, it sounds like you're not having a very nice day. I hope it gets better," smiley face. So, I mean, they may still come back trollishly, but they may still come back with something mean. They may come back with, whatever, or, something rude. But you know what? Don't join it. Be the change. Be the good that you want to see in the world. Set the good example, because that's what you're there doing. You're communicating on YouTube to make people's lives better, not to make them worse, right? Third thing is to keep in mind the idea of polarity. This is more of a mind frame thing or mindset thing, but the law of attraction, the law of the universe, the law of energy, all of it, there's many different laws. And one of them is that of polarity. So part of polarity means that anything that can exist in one extreme can exist in the other. So if you have a person who's a troll, who's mean, there's a mean person reacting to your videos, reacting to you on social media, or even in real life, it can happen in real life. It can be like a bully. Keep in mind that when a bully can exist or a mean person, that means the other end of the spectrum exists in full form too. You've got something really terrible that allows for the existence of something beautiful. Sometimes you need something bad to happen to be able to appreciate the good. Sometimes you go through a breakup, and that was a horrible breakup, but the very next relationship is so wonderful. And you can think back to the bad relationship and say, if that hadn't happened, I may not appreciate this one as much. Or if you, what am I trying to think of? An example, or when something happens that's stressful, like when you go for a job interview or an exam and you're stressed, you get that adrenaline rush and you don't want to do it necessarily, but you go in, you face your fear, and then on the other side of it is that relief. You've got that intense emotion of stress, then you got the other end of the spectrum, which is the relief. The more stressed you felt, the more relief you'll feel after. So polarity, it's another thing you can use in dealing with these trolls. Not with them necessarily directly, but in your own mind. You can say, if that evil can exist or meanness can exist, so can kindness. And again, that starts with you. That starts with me. We're setting an example. Okay, that's all I wanted to say. 3 little things you can use, even just in your own head. Don't let them bother you, and don't be the troll. Okay, guys? Love you all.